Hi friends, Christine McKinley here with the Orlando Real Estate Chicks. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we are going to talk about Winter Park. And if you know anything about Winter Park real estate, if you have done any research and you are considering a move to Winter Park, you already know what I'm about to say. It is not cheap at all. Winter Park is honestly one of those places where people just don't let go of their homes. You've got the tree-lined streets, Park Avenue with all of the shops and restaurants, and the chain of lakes, of course, Rollins College. It's just a really special little city, and everybody knows it, which means the prices reflect that. So here's some context for you. As of early 2026, the median sales price for a home in Winter Park is sitting right around $1.7 million. That is the median. So half of the homes are selling for more than that, and half of the homes are selling for less. Now, new construction especially tends to push way past that number. We're talking custom build, luxury finishes, big square footage. Most of what you see hitting the market with new construction is $2 million, $3 million, and some stuff well above that, especially if it's lakefront, which is exactly why what I'm about to show you is kind of a big deal. I found two brand new construction homes in Winter Park. Actually, Winter Park, like 32789 Winter Park, not 32792 Winter Park. If you know, you know. And they're both under $1 million. I know. I said what I said. New construction, Winter Park, under $1 million. It's rare. And honestly, when I saw these pop up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video about this and show the people. So really quick, before I jump into these homes, let me give you a little context on why new construction here is such a different experience than other parts of Orlando. In Winter Park, you are not getting a big master plan community or a cookie cutter neighborhood with a builder doing like 200 homes at once. It just doesn't work like that here. The city is pretty built out and the lots are smaller. The neighborhoods are established and the builders are basically just coming in, knocking down the homes and building these brand new construction homes that are gorgeous and beautiful and everything you could ever want in a home. So when you buy new construction in Winter Park, you are getting a brand new home that's completely move-in ready. It's already in a charming, established neighborhood. You've got mature trees around you. You've got sidewalks. You've got neighbors who have lived there for decades. It's a completely different vibe than living in like, let's say St. Cloud or Claremont right now, where new construction is just booming and every single community is a new construction community. And on top of that, new construction in Florida right now has some really practical advantages. You are getting modern building codes, block construction, energy efficient windows, hurricane proof, well, as hurricane proof as we can get. New AC, new roof. From an insurance and maintenance standpoint, that matters a lot, especially in Florida. Okay, so I'm gonna hop over to my screen here. I'm gonna share it with you and we're gonna look at these homes together. I'm gonna walk you through the photos, the floor plans, the neighborhoods, and all of it. So let's go. All right, so on my screen here, I have searched for Winter Park, new construction, under $1 million, and it only gives me 2 homes in the entire city, which is incredible. Like incredibly not great, but here we have it. We have lot 21 on Carolina Ave, Winter Park. This one is just shy of $1 million. It has been on the market for a while, 179 days. It is listed at $944,000. Now, I'm gonna show you some pictures and then I'm gonna tell you some interesting things about the house that I'm seeing. So off the bat, it looks nice. I think it's interesting that they kind of went for this like moody house exterior, like as far as the sky and the landscaping and stuff, but you could see it come to life whenever we kind of go through the photos here. So nice, bright, open, nothing completely stunning though, I will say. If you're looking in like that Winter Park 2 million and up homes, you are getting insanely custom. So that means like your pendant lights are going to be stuff that you've never seen before. So I would say that this is nothing like that's completely wowed, but this is just what $1 million new construction is going to get you in Winter Park. So let's keep going. So obviously no pool here, but it's got, you know, obviously all the nice new things because it is a brand new construction in Winter Park still. So pause the screen here if you want to look through this floor plan and see if it might work for you. I'm guessing this is the upstairs and the last one was the downstairs. So you've got the primary bedroom upstairs, looks like almost all bedrooms upstairs. And see how skinny of a house this is? This is a long, skinny home. And remember that, because I'm going to circle back to what I'm saying about this later. So these are the lots. And you can see it's a fantastic location. I'm seeing multiple new construction houses. Obviously, the one on the lake is going to be new construction. This one right here looks like new construction, and just slowly this whole area is going to turn into new construction. So this cute, adorable, probably very well maintained, very loved house is one day going to be knocked down and built new construction. It's just how it's going right now in Winter Park. Okay, so you have a few options, a few different lot sizes to build this. Now, it looks like they are either building 3 of these with probably different elevations, or, which is very common whenever a builder or developer gets a lot, they can kind of split it up into different ones to maximize their profit, of course, because everything comes down to the bottom line. So that is going to be your lot options. And this is a fantastic Lake Killarney. And I am going to show you where this house is on the map. Oh, let me back up a little bit. So this is a drone video or photo. And this is a very busy road called Lee Road. This is I-4 right here that takes you from, oh my gosh, well, Daytona really all the way to Tampa, but it goes through the middle of Orlando. So huge road, express lanes, it's fantastic. And then this is your downtown Orlando right here. So let me keep going and I'll show you a little bit about the area here. Now, if you're looking at a map, this is the one that we were just looking at here. So here is downtown Orlando. We have Lake Virginia, Lake Osceola. Sorry, not downtown Orlando. Downtown Winter Park is what I'm saying, not Orlando. Downtown Orlando's way down here. So we have Winter Park here. So you are really, really close to everything that everyone wants to be near in Winter Park. And what's also really cool is that this right here, Orlando Ave, has some of the best restaurants in all of Central Florida. People will travel and come to this part of Winter Park for everything. And actually, right here is a really, really, really popular neighborhood called Hillstone. It is something that everybody loves in Winter Park, and it is actually not a one restaurant place. Like Hillstone is a chain, which I didn't know that, but people love Hillstone. It's very high end, incredibly amazing. So you're close to everything. This is a fantastic location, and from here you could get onto the I-4 express lanes, which is very, very nice and a huge perk if you are traveling, let's say, to downtown Orlando, for work or something like that. That would be incredible. Now, let's go to the other home and let me know in the comments what you think about that one. I am curious on your thoughts. Oh, I was going to mention something. So this house, it looks kind of wide in this photo. However, I noticed that this is only a 0.15 acre lot. And the floor plans that they showed you looked really long and skinny. So I would be curious about this and what the builder actually builds on this lot. This is pre-construction, so we could not even go look at this, although I would love to give you a tour of it. It is not built yet. All right, so let's go to our other one here. And we have this one on Carver Street. This neighborhood, let me go to the map first before I show you this. So this one is 949. And this neighborhood is in this pocket right here. So all of this and all of this all kind of looks the same. They are pretty small lots. And I believed this used to be Section 8 housing. The houses are very different than like the villas of Winter Park or other parts of Winter Park. They are much smaller. They're definitely ranch style. If you have a garage, it's going to be a 1-car garage. And if you have a garage, you're pretty lucky. If you drove through this area, you would be able to tell that this is a different vibe than the rest of Winter Park. but a lot of this is still being knocked down and completely rebuilt. So let's not knock this house. Let's look at it. Let's see what it has to offer. I'm very curious if this is a new build or if this is just a kind of like a reimagined house. Okay, so this is a 3-bed, 3-bath, $949. It's been on the market 151 days, and this is a little bit of a smaller lot, 0.14 acres. So this is even a little bit smaller than the last one that we looked at. But this house is smaller, so gotta keep an open mind here. This is very cute. I like what they did with this here. Very drought resistant front yard. Kind of very trendy. Okay. No attic space. We don't need an attic in 2026. And yeah, very on trend with everything. So this one is already built. This is not a like to be built. And I have a feeling that this is just a reimagined house and not necessarily new construction, because you can see that things are like a little wonky with this. And there's nothing wrong with this. It doesn't mean that the AC vent doesn't work or anything, but like your ductwork is exposed. And I don't think any new construction builder would necessarily do that. It's not the most energy efficient, right? So I would say that this is really not a new construction. I wish that they did not list this as a new construction, because it's not. They should list this as a renovated, flipped, if you will, house. So if we're really getting into the nitty gritty of it, and I searched for Winter Park new construction homes under $1 million, I can confidently say that there's really only one option, because I don't think that this one counts. It's very nice, very cute. The staging looks amazing, but I can't say that this is brand new construction. Now, I'm going to switch things up for a second, and I'm going to search just to give you an idea of how expensive these new construction houses are in Winter Park. I'm just going to do a quick search for over $1 million. Okay, so under $1 million, it says 2, but we all know it's really 1. So I'm going to go over $1 million in new construction, and now I have 38 homes to look at. Okay, that is crazy. Let me go and just for fun put 2 million. Now I have 18. So half of the new construction homes over 2 million are, or over 1 million are 2 million and up. So that's insane. Now let's just take a look at these just for fun. All right, so we have everything from 2 million all the way to $7 million. So obviously new construction in Winter Park is in super high demand. The price point is very high. And if you want more than one option for new construction in Winter Park, you're going to have to shell out at least $2 million to get your dream home. If this is something that you're interested in, scan this QR code and I'm happy to set up a search for you. If your budget is under $1 million for new construction in Winter Park, let me know and I'll be happy to get searching for you and see if we can come up with any other options for you. Scan the QR code and let's get in touch. Bye.